Just heading down for my morning coffee here at the old Res. That's why I'm locking my door behind me. So anyway, this is a popular bathroom here. Man, see the window there? Whoa. Just heading down the old stairs. Doity. Come into the old kitchen here. Oh. Grab a cup of coffee. Don't worry, you're not on camera. Fresh coffee, one of the advantages of being disabled. Yeah, come down the hall here because, actually, by the end of this video, people are going to know that I'm the rat. I'm the rat. This is where you have to go here to report. You have to give them your number and tell them, where you're going to do all your daily business and everything. Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Do you mind if I put your face on the camera?
Not at all.
Oh no? Good.
Hello.
See, this is the kind of thing that keeps me.
That's my good hand.
This poor Jackie hurt herself last week. She fell down and slipped on
like the camera.
ice. Oh, you do? Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm taking it out. I'm going to show the people a day in my life here.
Documentary.
Yeah, documentary. Here I am in front of my front door, about to start my walk down this street here, Pender Street, all the way to the library. We'll see how cluttered it is today. This is the church I was writing about, where I saw the eagle up on top of the cross at the very top when I wrote that blog, Bird of Prey. That little comedy blog about the eagle standing on the cross. See, here across from the school across from the church rather, we have the school with this rather hilarious sign. This is the school I was talking about, where I'm kind of forced to walk close to the fence because of construction trailers. And then when I get in close to the fence, some of the children will run up and say rude things to me here. But I don't think kids are any different today than they were when I was running around the schoolyard in the 70s. Really, they're pretty much the same. The boys have shorter hair, and it's probably for the best because with those high voices, if they have long hair, we'd probably confuse them for girls. Look, everyone, production on Pender Street. Look, production trailers on Pender Street. Pender Street production, East Pender production. We are getting close to Main and Hastings, which you can tell by the siren. Maybe I can zoom in on this thing. Fortune Sound Club, right up there. They had a concert last night. There's the big revolving W there from the old Woolworths building on Hastings. I think it stands for welfare. Here's another thing I've noticed is that buses everywhere I go always have advertisements for radio stations on the side of them. This is the one for the hit music station, or the crap station. And of course there's another one for the rock station and another one for the classic station. You're crossing the street thinking, you're outdoors thinking you can escape these guys. They come up to you on the side of a bus and terrorize you. Look, see, what did I tell you? There's the other bus. Look, this is advertising another radio station here. It's always a radio station they bombard me with here on the side of their buses. 50 years of education. 50 years of, I'm sure, very good sound education at this educational institution here, of which maybe the last 10 have been spent at my expense, largely, not by the students, I'm sure, but maybe by whoever's responsible for their entertainment here. Here's the big billboard where they made me look at Blue Rodeo, January 27th, 28th, Queen Elizabeth Theatre. I'll show you the building where it faces. There's our billboard that we just walked by. Oh look, there's an advertisement for a radio station on the bus stop. And look at the building that faces it, CBC. So if you put a sign on that billboard that said, Blue Rodeo, Queen Elizabeth Theatre, January 27, January 28th, there's absolutely no way that someone who works in this building here would be able to miss it on the billboard over there. This billboard over here, past the bus stop. Yes, and as long as we're in front of the CBC building, let's show you the public library across the street from it, where I've spent the last 5 years every day, coming here every day just like I did today, walking down the street. And let's take a look, what else can we see from this corner? Oh look! It's the TELUS building. See how they can look down on me from there? And see how they're perched up there so high and I'm down here so helpless and isolated down here. That must be very tempting for them. Notice how there's no comments on or views on any of my videos. Here we are on YouTube. We haven't spent one view. That was comedy, 1 view. Denial, 2 views. Tinsel Heaven, 2 views. 3 views. Orbit, 1 view. Meat Hooks, 0 views. Psychology of Skid, 2 views. Unsuitable Circumstances, 4 views. Oblivious, 5 views. Looks like they're setting up another production outside the library here. This is all production stuff here. You see all these, and you see these lifts, chair lifts. This is all setting up for production. It looks like some kind of production. I don't know where the guys all are right now. Yeah, maybe they're on their lunch break. They didn't want to be on the camera or something. This is the production, this is the scene, the shot they're setting up. It looks like some kind of, looking like they're using it to make some door for a spaceship or something. It actually does look pretty legitimate here. It's just too bad it has to be right across in the public library like that. Because it makes me paranoid after what I've been through. Some of the graffiti is actually not bad. This is pretty well done actually. Very skillfully drawn illustration here. For the graffiti sign. I'm impressed. These are the kind of scenes that are all too commonplace here on East Hastings around Main Street. Very sad. CBC is another bus advertiser that I've had that has been really terrorizing me on the street these last few months. Here we are, Working our way back home now from the library. And here are the tents for that production on the corner of Pender and Gore here. This is the way I came up, and I'm going back exactly the same. Here's a corner where where someone from Falun Gong was standing in front of a sign that said, get this, join the Falun Gong organ donation program. I am absolutely serious. And boy, did I walk by her in a hurry. I want nothing to do with those people. I like my organs just where they are. Well, I missed the scuffle in the hall, a bit of a scuffle over some property that was left behind by someone. It sounded like they're in my home here now that I'm back home. No problem getting the clip to transfer onto my Macintosh with this. It's a Sony Handycam, and I'm using it to shoot this, so I'll have to use my old Panasonic to show you where the cable is. It comes out of the handle on the side and plugs into the camera and looks like a wire that you better not touch, but actually you're supposed to yank it out, believe it or not, and it doesn't tell you this in the instructions. I don't think. Maybe I missed it. And I just plugged that directly into my computer, and presto, although I had to look for the MP4s, but I knew where to look and I knew what it was. So Sony Handycam, just fine for Macintosh, and it's nice to finally have a computer camcorder that works on my Mac. So that was a typical day in my life, and I have a pretty ordinary life here. But you know, I really don't think I'm an ordinary person. And I'm not saying it to be egotistical. Things that have happened to me in my life, now that I look back on them now, I realize were quite amazing. Going back, looking back on my childhood now, some of the things that happened then I thought were ordinary experiences. Now I realize they weren't. And I don't think I'm that ordinary, but anyway, I don't think at least that my work is ordinary. I'll keep working at it, and this camera should be a help.